Hey everyone, it's Neil Patel, and today's the last lesson of Growth Hacking Unlocked, and I'm going to be covering advanced growth tactics. If you didn't see or listen to any of the previous lessons, more so watch them, you can end up getting access to them at neilpatel.com/training and just click on Growth Hacking Unlocked. It's never too late to start. Whether you're trying to start a business or do marketing or grow faster, it really is never too late. And in this lesson, as I mentioned in the previous lessons where I covered psychology, technology, today is all about marketing. And I wanted to go over a few case studies with you and give you some worksheets that way that you can implement everything that you've learned. The first case study I want to talk about is Procter Gamble. If you aren't familiar with Procter Gamble, you're familiar with a lot of their brands, such as Tide. They own over 22 brands with over $1 billion plus in annual sales, and another 19 brands that generate about 500 million or more in annual sales. How long has Tide been a top brand? Well, 75 plus years. Just think about that. 75 plus years. What they ended up learning is you need to stay focused on your marketing priorities. You don't want to get distracted by every new shiny object. Whatever's working for you, focus more and more on that and double down. They use the same framework, the same formulas to build all their brands. In essence, what works for one can work for others, and if it does, just keep replicating, especially if they're in similar industries. You probably have marketing that has worked for you in the past that you've abandoned. I want you to go back and redeploy those tactics. And if you do that, you should see more growth. Another case study I want to talk about is Nike. Nike, they have that famous slogan, just do it. And the Just Do It campaign allowed Nike to increase its share of North America domestic sports shoe business from 18% to 43%, from 877 million to 9.2 billion in worldwide sales. That's how much they grew from 1998 to 1990, more so 1988 to 1998. 30 years plus, stronger than ever. And when you look at Nike's revenue numbers and they continually keep growing, it's just a lot of money. And they have a lot of famous athletes, even like Michael Jordan, who doesn't play basketball anymore, who's continually pushing the brand, is one of the biggest shoe brands out there. Another case study I want to break down is Facebook. Facebook, with their growth team, they helped them reach 1 billion users. That's massive for a social site. And they focus on acquisition, activation, engagement, and virality. And they realize that if you get any individual in 7 friends in 10 days, they're going to keep using Facebook. And that was their single focus at Facebook. Hundreds of team members focused on this one core mission, and that was get any individual to 7 friends in 10 days. And growth was the only thing that they spoke about at Facebook for 3 years, every meeting, all the time. And the rest is history. Facebook is a massive company. They own WhatsApp, they own Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg is one of the richest people in the world. You can get started even if you have little to no budget. You don't have to be like Facebook, Nike, or Procter Gamble. Just implement one step at a time by working with this course, the workbooks, the assets that I have given to you over time. And if you implement them, such as shooting a video like I talked about in the previous lesson, or doing some guest posting or blogging or podcasting, just the possibilities are endless. You don't have to have a ton of money to succeed. If you don't have a budget, you can hire a team of writers to scale up your content production that are freelancers, or you can write yourself, or you can end up getting interns to help you, or you can even work with an ad agency like mine, Neil Patel Digital, or also known as NP Digital for short. And we'll help you analyze and measure the results. You also want to do this on your own, from clicks to visitors to engagement to lead quality to conversions to direct sales to upsells. You need to have your key performance indicators, also known as KPIs. One thing that you'll find which can lead to massive growth is your brand, and it matters more than ever. Brand queries affect rankings. Everyone talks about how you need links to boost rankings, but very few people talk about brand queries. And the more people that search for your brand, such as Nike or BMW or Procter Gamble, the higher rankings tend to be over time. I also, as I mentioned, I have a lot of worksheets for you. You can find them all at neilpatel.com/training, and they'll go over a lot of advanced strategies on how you can grow faster. One of them is on content marketing, and you can download this again at neilpatel.com/training. Click on Growth Hacking Unlocked and go to week 2, lesson 3. Another one I have for you is on tools and scripts. you can download this at neilpatel.com/training and then go to Growth Hacking Unlocked again. And same with case studies, market data, fields reports. You can find it at the same place. In essence, in summary, if you really want to do well in this course, make sure you listen to the lessons again anytime you get stuck, and just make sure you follow the lessons, the worksheets, the handouts. You don't have to spend more than an hour a week. Just going through some of this stuff can really get your team going. I want to congratulate you. I'm really proud of you for finishing this course. You have learned a very valuable skill set. If you enjoyed this video, like it, share it, tell the people about it, leave a comment below. If you need help with growth hacking, you can also check out my ad agency, NP Digital. Thank you very much.